Hello everyone, Luke here again. Next video for Legacy of the Duels Link Evolution, the Archfiend deck that I used for the Duelist challenge. Let's get into it. So anyway, 3 Archfiend Eris. If this card is sent to the graveyard because of a card effect being destroyed by battle, you can add an Archfiend card from your deck to hand to set Archfiend Eris. You can only use the effect of Archfiend Eris once per turn. Yeah, so she's, excellent. I like the fact how she searches any Archfiend card. Excellent card for this deck. Okay, Mathematician. When this card is normal summon, you can send a level 4 or lower monster from your deck to your graveyard. When it's destroyed with battle into the graveyard, you can draw a card, but you can send Eris to the graveyard with his effect, and you can get her effect then. Tour Guide, where's normal summon, special summon level 3 Fiend from your hand or deck, but its effects negate. Also cannot be used as synchro material, so Eris is the target. So you can either just leave them both on the field, if Eris gets destroyed, get the effect, or you can exceed into one of those rank 3s I got down there, maybe do something. Of course, if Eris is detached, she doesn't get her effect because that's not being sent to the graveyard by an effect. That's being sent to the graveyard because she was used as a cost to use an effect. Anyway, let's go to Archfiend Cavalry. If this card in the field is destroyed by a card effect sent to the graveyard, you can target an Archfiend monster in your graveyard except Cavalry and special summon it, but it cannot attack this turn. So it's not bad, 1900 beta plus that effect anyway. Get to more of that eventually. Armageddon Knight, when it's summoned, you can send a dark monster from here to the graveyard. So any dark monster, so it could be one of the big guys, it could be an Eris and get the effect. A Dark Arm Dragon, since it's a dark focus deck, of course, can be special summoned by having exactly 3 dark monsters in your graveyard. You can banish a dark monster from your graveyard, target a card in the field, destroy it. And here we have Archfiend Emperor, the First Lord of Horror. You can normal summon this card without tributing, but its attack and defense become halved. If summoned this way, this card is destroyed during the end phase. You cannot special summon any monsters that are Fiend monsters. Once per turn, you can banish an Archfiend card from your hand or graveyard, target a card in the field, and destroy it. So yeah, pretty cool. A couple of allures, just to help with draw power consistency if required. Archfiend Labyrinth, the field spell, or Fiend type monsters you control gain 500 attack. You can target an Archfiend monster you control, banish one other Fiend type monster you control, and if you do special summon from your hand or deck or graveyard one Archfiend monster with the same level as a targeted monster, you can only use this effect of Archfiend Labyrinth once per turn. So it's very useful with this one, especially if you have any other Archfiend monster on the field. Actually, sorry, it's just any Fiend type monster. But, so let's just say you have him on the field and something else. We'll just say Eris for now since it's above me easier. So target this guy, banish her, special summon another one of these from the deck. So you're going to have 2 of these on the field, depending on what situation they could both have 3,500 attack points. But let's just say if this one was already on the field, then you normal summon this guy. You know the drill. But anyway, this one will be destroyed, and you'll have a second one on the field that will stay there. And we have Dark Hole to destroy all monsters on the field. Works well with Cavalry and Eris. Couple of Falling Down. Activate this card by targeting an opponent's monster. Equip this card to it. Take control of it. Destroy this card unless you control an Archfiend card. During each of your opponent's standby phase, you take 800 damage. But it's pretty good continuous brain control or mind control. And we have Foolish Burial, so send a monster from your deck to the graveyard. So once again, Eris comes in handy here, or depending on the situation, like this Monster Reborn for this guy. We have Terraforming as well for the field spell. It helps with that one. You can also get it with Eris effect. Twin Twisters, get rid of back row. It was actually useful at one point in the duel. And we have Escape from the Dark Dimension. Target one of your banished dark monsters. Special summon that target when this card leaves the field. Destroy that target. And if you do banish it when this target is destroyed, destroy this card. So it's actually useful using Archfiend's effect here by banishing. Allure can also banish cards, including this guy. There's a big guy here, and you can just bring him back if you want. 3 Hate Buster. When a Fiend type monster you control is targeted for an attack, target the opponent's attacking monster. and sorry, one sec. Target the opponent's taking monster, and that monster you control. Destroy both targets, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the opponent's destroyed monster. Works well with Heiress and Cavalry, because their effects will go off afterwards, and you destroy your opponent's monster and inflict damage at the same time. Very useful. Metaverse, because you can get Palabyrinth. And I run the Solemns of the 2 strike and the Warning. Also run 3 Torrential Tribute, if you're very useful with Heiress and Cavalry once again, especially if your opponent tries to summon a lot of monsters or just any big monster you want to get rid of, just plus off it and destroy everything. Okay, let's go to the extra deck. Okay, some rank 3s here, like Ghost Trick Alucard, get rid of face down cards, whether they're back row or face down monsters. Levier, because it can special summon a banished level 4 or lower monster. And we have Zen Mains there for its protection effect. Just, yeah, not too many rank 4s as well, because we only run, 4 level 4 monsters. So Castel can just get rid of annoying things, Excellent Knight blows up the field, and Cowboy for possible game. Alright, so Master King Archfiend, the Link monster. 2 Fiend monsters, once per turn during your standby phases, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. Once per turn, if you pay life points, except during the damage step, you can send 1 Fiend type monster from your deck to the graveyard with attack or defense equal to the amount paid. Once per turn, if a Fiend type monster is sent to your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can roll a 6-sided die, then apply this effect on one of those monsters based on their result. 1 added to your hand, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuffle in the deck, or 6 special summon it. More useful in the Pandemonium build with all those other Archfiend monsters, the older ones that pay life points, but I thought I'd just put one in here anyway. Pendestag to help with piercing damage. Is you're gonna have, you could have this guy on the field with huge amounts of attack points. The Clock Taken, yeah, he's not too bad. Okay, we've got Wee Witch's Apprentice as well, since everything was a dark. Well, just about everything's a dark. And some ring 3s like Decode Talker, Nightmare Unicorn, and also Power Code Talker, and just a couple of rank 4s. I probably had no hope of summoning them, but whatever, they're just in there anyway, just for the hell of it. And yeah, so that's what it looked like. So until the next time, it was fun to play, like most things I do. Until next time, thank you all for watching, and see you again soon.